My name is Scott Farrand. I'm a visual communication professor here at the University of South Carolina. If I had to describe myself in 3 words, it would be creative, innovative, and intense. I figured out I was into design when I really didn't like math and I didn't like words. And then what happened is from there, I wasn't sure. I figured I'd be a painter or somebody in drawing in the art field, but all of a sudden design sort of came to the forefront. First dream job was really to be working at an ad agency in New York City. I thought the glamour of being in the streets and hearing the clamor and doing great work that you'd see all over the country was awesome. However, now, I would probably change that. The thought now is when I went to Adidas, which is Adidas for us, when I went to their campus and saw that everybody was under the age of 40 doing absolutely incredible work on a miniature campus which looked like a small college, and people from all over the world designing anywhere from shoes to fabric to apparel to advertising, that's where I'd want to be. So I teamed up with a professor here that was studying cigarette packaging, cigarettes, information, cigarette warnings. And so we got into the research very quickly. What could we design to get people to stop smoking? And we came to these lung pictures and cancer pictures and deformation pictures and anything that was almost gross at some point. And then to be able to figure out exactly how big to put them on a package, where to put them in a package. We started with one small project, and then Mexico, then it went to Canada, then it went to Europe, and then we were doing stuff for Australia, all these different countries, each time figuring out how many words on the package, until they became adapted by these countries. It's really simple. It says, go big or go home. And it's really about simply taking some impact and taking some exaggeration and taking some emotion to the piece you're creating. My creative process is a little bit different than some people. I have an exact formula I use, and the formula is simply to educate myself on whatever I'm doing. And by doing massive research in a few minutes, sometimes 5, sometimes 15, sometimes an hour, then quickly to absorb myself and find music or some other visuals around me. And so then I jump into the design itself and I literally work as fast as I can, not stopping. And then I'll pause, and then I'll come back and reflect on it and see what it actually looks like from a different viewpoint, and then I jump back in it again. What I would say to someone in a creative rut is simply to dress differently, eat something differently, go someplace differently, and to try something absolutely new. Just don't do it the same way again. And it really doesn't have a whole lot of design because it's all in your head, it's all there. The problem is just getting it to come out. Where design is going in the next 20 years might be impossible to figure out. Where it's going in the next 5 years, it's really where design is becoming moving and functional. I saw the recent one where design becoming UX, user. Can people actually use your designs? So we're going beyond making things really pretty and nice to actually making things functional and do something for people. The reason I think design is important because we got to get past the point where we're simply decorating. People still refer to it as making it look pretty. But the reality is we make it useful. We make people notice it. We make it have a voice. We make it have sound. We give value to it. That's what it's really about. But people don't know that it involves a lot of science to make that happen.